Today's Tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against Kai, and okay, I don't even know how you pronounce that. Not even gonna try. And today we have well, we've got a jumpy mech. We have 2 victors and 2 fire starters. I thought, you know what? Since my last game was against a bunch of jumpy mechs, why not have twice as much fun? So I saw a $25 million game going. And we are going to roll out with the victors here.
I hear ya.
So we'll probably sprint forward and see what we can get. Unfortunately, I've done my loadout a little bit funny, so my 2 assault mechs are right in the middle. And the rest are in the... yeah. So it goes light, assault, assault, light, which is a bit weird, but that's what we've got. What we got. So hopefully we can get around with these mechs and do some major damage here. I have no idea what I'm up against. We will see in a second. Probably. Maybe. Probably take us about 3 turns before we see him though, I'd say. Depending on which direction he's taken. He's taken the hill. I guess at least we can jump up it. Hopefully we're not going to be seeing some Kintaros. I have to be careful with the victors here. They obviously, I've only got Paradise on 1, so I can't really go Death from Above too happy. But we can at least get a little excited about 1 Death from Above. And maybe a bunch of back shots with the flamethrower guys here. These are some beastly mechs though. I mean, that thing looks like a bunker on top of its head, right? He's like, I'm ready to take some abuse. Just give it to me. An AC-20 just mounted on there. Glued on in. Our opponent is taking a little time to work out what he wants to do. We'll probably run towards here. And then depending on where he is, we will decide what we do. All we want to really do is just, you know, jump or sprint towards him. And fire our cannons. Fire the cannons. Alright, so let's see. Blockade, do you want to come towards the front?
Position confirmed.
And we'll see if we hit any sensor locks here. Anything? Not a thing, which means showboat. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to get... I just want to find him first. Hopefully he doesn't have many lights, so we can probably just scoot our fire starters out if we need to. You boys kind of just chill out towards the back while we try and work out what is going on here. Possibly just stay in the trees, if at all possible. So we got a bit of leeway between these two while we work out what is going on. If need be, we can just back up from this fight with the 2 fire starters and reset and get everybody grouped up and ready to jump. Kind of have a feeling he's gone this way. You never know though. It does take a few turns before you see the targets. This place is crazy up here. Look at this thing. Bunch of silos. It doesn't even tell you what it is. Some office workers in here, you know. They were just working that factory. Making their mechs. Making their mechs. Alright. What do we want? Actually looks really cool. Look at this. This looks like some tabletop action right here, you know. Got your mechs lined up. We're just traveling along. Just chilling out. Where you going, buddy? We might keep sending showboat this way just to see what's happening over there. We'll probably split blockade, go this way. I just need a contact so I know at least which direction to head in. And then we can sort of regroup from there. He's having a bit of a think though. He's considering things in life. How shall I kick this man's butt? Well, sir, we will see. We will see indeed. Hopefully, I'd love a win today. I played 3 games today and lost all of them. Well, 2 games. I played 2 games today. This is my 3rd. A Kintaro, a Jaeger Mech, an Orion, a Centurion, so we are all sorts of tanky here. At least our light will get to go first. So what's he want to do? He wants to probably drop missiles in. And then have some fun defending with that Kintaro, right? So at least we know where he is now, so we can run our light out of there. And get him safe, because he will not be safe there at all. So we'll probably just sprint off, get rid of this contact right here. I think we'll just sprint back the way we came, drop contact, and get all of our mechs probably over this side. So we are just going to sprint on out. Ooh, does that not give us enough? Did I run too far in? I don't think I can get out of contact range here. Showboat should be the longest. How far can you jump? Not far enough, by far. That's a little dangerous, actually. I could sprint for here, but if he can still get me, then I'm stuffed. Let's have a look. So that one's probably still in range. This one, I'm going to have to risk this because I've kind of gone in too deep here. Hopefully we reset on this. If he still has sensor lock, then we are probably screwed here. Come on, please drop it. Oh, thank you. Alright, cool. So at least we know where he is. And we just managed to drop sensor lock there. So we can reset. Move some of our mechs over to probably here. I guess we want to move in on this patch so that we don't take a bunch of fire here. The Jaeger Mech's probably going to be primary target. Kintaro is a bit ugly. I'd love to get behind that if I can. We have to be careful we don't get knocked. There's a lot of knockdown over there in the form of the ACs, the LRMs, the SRMs. Kintaros are no fun at all. I'd say he's just going to sit right here while we sort of get ourselves into position, which is cool. We'll probably push a mech towards here. I don't want him getting this hill at all. So we might sprint this way just to try and dissuade him from taking that hill. Sounds like he's crushing some buildings though. So he might be up here. If he goes up here, I don't really want to fight into that. I guess I can jump up this way and get around. But it's not a good situation to be in. He might be backing up with his Jaeger into here and keeping everything towards the front. And that building is completely coming apart.
I've got more hostiles on my screen.
What do we got here? What is this? The Kintaro. Interesting. Interesting. I think he still can't see a lot of what's going on back here.
Good to go.
I think I can sprint this man back again. It will give him another turn of moving, which is kind of annoying. I'd like to... Oh, I can't even move anything here. Who's out of position? Nobody once we get to here. Just don't want to take LRMs when I don't have to, right? I could jump here. Could jump this way, I guess. And brace. It's still a bunch of stuff that we have to eat for a turn. I guess we do it. What do we got? We're 2 heavies, so it's an Orion and a Centurion, right? So if we can kill maybe the Kintaro. Could jump back. I just want to have a turn of my own movement where I can get these 2 victors up. Because at the moment they are just sat tight doing nothing. I'd say he's going to push that Kintaro again. You know what? I think we'll jump back. We'll try and get a turn here. I just really want a turn. I just want to turn on my own movement, where I can push forward. I'll run these two up, and then I'll run these two up, right? And then we're kind of good to go. I'd like to take maybe this path, but I suspect he'll just back up. I guess we just take around here. It's not nice, though. We know something's back here, at least. And he knows I've got 2 assaults. So he probably thinks I've got 2 awesomes, maybe. Let's see what he wants to do. You could just keep pushing your Kintaro forward. If it pushes it forward once more, it might be out of position, and we might be able to just rush at that thing, which would be really nice. It's a shame we had to heat up this turn to get this fire starter here. If he pushes it to about here, I would love that. So he's probably seen my victors about now. I think. I wouldn't know what this Kintaro... I'd say this Kintaro is the sensor locker here, right? If he backs his Kintaro up, at least I'll get a turn. Which would be nice. We'll make it his turn, though. Because I'd like to know what is going on here. At least if we get to the end, then I can have all my turn at once. And so can he. Should be fine. Which will be fine. I'd like a win today. Just for morale, you know. Just to keep things up. That's fine. It is your turn, my friend. It is your turn. Have your turn, sir. So, do you back this up? Maybe you do stuff in the background while you wait. You push it forward. Interesting. That's got to be braced. Surely. I'd be amazed if that sensor locks. Yeah, it's braced. It's braced right there. So we're gonna probably sprint this way with some of our assaults onto this stuff here. Should be okay. We will, I mean, if it is sensor locking, we will take... I don't mind the assaults, I guess. They can probably deal with this a bit better than everything else. So no Orion. So the Orion's not all that close, right? I can't death them above with my fire starters because they obviously don't have any Angel of Death going for them. Maybe I shouldn't have put Paradise in the front. Maybe I should have gone with Ozone. Just to be a little bit more cautious here. But I think we just sprint in. Wish I could make that field right there, but I guess not. Can we turn a little here? Would that be a thing? Alright, and we go. So, what's he got? He's going to have 1 mech to sensor lock and 1 mech to fire if he does have something to sensor lock with. Not too sure what's going on here though. I guess next turn, I don't really want to jump and fire all that much just yet. I'd like to get a little bit closer to these things because that Jaeger mech's obviously just going to drop rounds on us if we're not in trees or in some form of cover or anything for that matter. I suppose if the Kintaro fires, we could maybe heat him up a bit. I'd like to shoot him in the back, personally. Back shots here are going to be a little hard with everything. but we'll see how we do. We've got to trust an evasion, right? That's what we have to do here. We just basically have to trust that evasion is enough to hold us from getting hit by an Orion, a Centurion, and a Shaker Mech. Alright, the two lights get to push now.
I hear ya.
So we'll sprint you up. You actually have vision there. Sprint you into this rock field, I think. Is that still... It's not. Come on, there's got to be rocks. Give me them rocks. What do we get? We get the same either way, so I think we sprint to here. And hope that the evasion and everything sort of holds out. I definitely don't want to give free vision, that's for sure, because I still don't know what is going to fire on me. Everything can fire, right? That Orion can fire. And all that. AC-20 to a Kentaro. 2 AC-20s. It's probably not enough to really scare him too much. An AC-20 to the back would probably scare him a bit. But to the front, not so much. At least we got most of our heat back here. So you, sir, can run in as well. Alright, so we've got evasion on most of these guys as well. So we're pretty good there. Piloting. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like he's tanking up on this field here. So we're going to be real careful with our jump forwards here. I think we would just reserve and we'll see what he wants to do. It's going to be his turn first no matter what. So I guess we're okay. To a degree. He could sense a lock back here, I guess. We've kind of exposed ourselves on this hill. It seems like a full sprint. Alright. Surely that's got to be a brace. He's thinking about... Maybe he's thinking about a sensor lock here? Nope. Alright. Pretty sure he has no vision here, right?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So I think we just... reserve and... What kind of range we got here? He's probably in sensor lock range. I'd like to know what these assaults are doing. I think if he sensor locks, we're okay anyway. He'll probably reserve, because then if I reserve, I'm gonna get screwed here. How do I want to do this? I guess I could jump, give vision. I don't want to give him free vision though, that's the thing. But if he has sensor lock, I'm in for a world of pain anyway. Alright. Do we set up for another turn of...
Yep.
I could move and brace, I guess. I guess that's how we do this. I could move, could jump. I don't want to give vision. Man, it's annoying that that's all giving vision here. I don't particularly want to jump too far either. Can jump to... that Centurion might get us though. Could jump to over here somewhere. These trees are a wee bit far, sadly. Guess we get our turn before him. Can sprint. You know what? I think we just jump here and reface. Do I want blockade or showboat? I think I probably want showboat to do it. No, let's go with blockade. Worst comes to worst, we can possibly do showboat to sensor lock this, and we can maybe fire some weapons in. This guy's braced up though, so we're not going to do a whole lot of damage to that. We just want our victors to get in a bit closer at the moment. He could maybe move the Orion. He's moved something. Not quite sure what it was, but he moved something, that's for sure. Ah, showboat. Can you get your ass behind a hill?
You betcha.
Alright, we'll get behind this hill. We'll get ready to maybe jump on this next turn. Maybe I should split these two. Maybe I should have split them. Yeah. Fair enough.
What's the plan?
Let's see. We can jump in this way. How do we want to do this? I could jump over here. Brace up. I think that's how we do it. Then we go from here to here. Brace up. Bring ozone forward, I guess. We could probably sprint ozone in. Shame he's now really out of position. Centurions come forward. Sensor lock, I'd say. So he wants the sensor lock to fire the Jaeger-Mech in. No? Alright. I gotta be careful here. What's he moved? I wonder if the Orion is the sensor locker. Because if I get sensor locked while I'm sort of on the jump, right, it's not going to be that great for us. I guess we jump this way and then brace up again. Just want everyone braced, really. At least we don't generate too much heat here. I would probably back up that Kintaro now. I don't know. He really wants me to go on the Kintaro, right? Because that will just tank up a whole lot of my damage. And then the Jaeger-Mech can just sort of have a party in the back. I could be mean and just sprint off with these two. And Orion didn't step forward. Or maybe it did and it's got sensor range here. I mean, if he had sensor lock on this, he could sensor lock in and then sensor lock in again. To remove 4 bits of evasion. And do a fair bit of damage, right? Although then you're only firing, what are you firing? 10 plus 40? Is it 40 on a Jaeger-Mech? Or 30? Maybe it's 30. So that would be 40 missiles. That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. On some poor old... Who's at the front? Paradise. Paradise is going to be tanking with his face. This damn Kintaro is providing a bit of a problem. 2 assaults versus a lot more armor, I think. I think I was just bad at positioning in that last game. Real bad at positioning. I should have maybe backed up with everything else. Maybe not kept all clumped up. Because this way he's feeding one in. Everyone else can kind of shoot in. It's probably better. I definitely shouldn't have clumped up when I was using the LRM fit. Because now we're going to have some serious... we're having serious problems, whereas that guy, he just had everything cool on one, right? So you can jump in the fire starters and pick your targets. I really have to just play these games a bit slower, I think. Really? He just passed out his turn? We'll reserve in here. See what happens. What do we want to do? He needs to take a move now so that I get stuffed on phase 2, I think. Alright, Kintara's backing up. Okay. He's backed up as Kintaro.
Good to go.
I don't really want to sprint these guys in. It's no problem. I'd like to use the Victors at the same turn, right? He's made a fair bit of a wall around. I'd say there's Mechs back here somewhere. I'm probably okay with just reserving down to the end. Yeah, cool. Because I'd like to use the Victor first. And just bring it around. I guess if we come in from this angle, we get a bit more stuff to jump around on. Maybe.
Alright, let's move.
So we get Ozone around here. Paradise can come this way. 2 fire starters can probably get up on this rock face. I don't really want to take shots from up here. It's a little bit difficult once they get entrenched, right? All a wee bit difficult. So as I was saying, I think I've got to be a bit more patient. I've got to play patient here. I can't rush into this. I think I'm struggling a bit on some of my other games where I get a bit too eager. You know, I get a bit too excited and I just throw things in. And we do not have a good time. At all. Not a good time at all. That Orion or the Mech is moving around back there, I think.
Yeah.
Blockade.
You have orders?
Showboat. I could move you forward. You might get sense locked here though. I don't think he's got any direct fire. Might be able to tank that for a turn. But what am I going to do here? Like, what? Even if I get to here, none of my Victors are really close enough to do anything. Maybe I should have gone this way. It's too late now though, isn't it? Suppose I could have got the Victors up here and then jumped on this patch and... Dunno. What if I jump? What do we get? 6 here. 5, 6. Might be just a waste of a turn though, right? Maybe we could just walk. I think we just walk across this way. And then we'll just brace up. I could have maybe sprinted, actually. How do I want to play this? Unfortunately, he didn't go for a brawl fit, so there ain't gonna be no brawling. At least, not with what he has. Alright, so we're gonna reposition here.
How might I help?
Blockade. I could just sprint you in. He's probably, yeah, he doesn't have enough to do too much here. So let's sprint in, see what we can get on the sensor. And then worst comes to worst, I guess we just jump out.
Got it.
Alright, what do we got here? The Orion is on the floor. None of this is great for me to fight around, right? I probably want to fight around... I don't even know if I want to fight around this, because you'll probably just have the Jaeger Mech up here. So what's he left to last? The Jaeger Mech? No, the Jaeger Mech's up here, actually. Where's the Centurion? Centurion's back here, then. Ah, he did leave the Jaeger Mech to last. I wonder if he's backing the Jaeger up this way. I could go back around this way with Paradise. Bit of a risk for Paradise, though, isn't it?
What's the plan?
I guess we're just going to take Paradise this way. We'll try and split them up, I think. I still don't know what sensor locks. Maybe it's all direct fire. I should learn what that Jaeger Mech was. Because at the moment, it's all a bit awkward. Oh, alright. I guess we're... I don't know about reserving on that slot. I guess if you want to do everything at once. Do you move the Kintaro first? The Kintaro back this way? Which way do you go with the Kintaro? The Centurion's probably up here. Alright, Kintaro's coming this way. That's going to be a brace right there. I need my Victor to be a bit closer, actually. I can just jump with this mech, actually. It's not a hot running mech.
Engage jump jet.
If I can get a hold of that Jaeger, I'll be super happy. The only problem is I don't want a Jaeger and a Centurion versus a Victor. I don't think I'll come out of that fight all that well. I mean, I might be able to trade for the Jaeger, but I don't think that's good either.
Picked up a blip.
Alright. Stuff's coming this way then. I think I keep just jumping this way with these guys. What does he want? I guess maybe I'm just going to drive forward, actually. I think now is probably a decent place to
Where are
probably
you, Commander?
drive this forward.
Reporting.
Paradise. Buddy, he's probably got the Jaeger up this way, I'd say.
Firing jump jet.
We'll see how we go with this. Yeah, he's got the Jaeger around there. You sensor lock and fire at this now? I think you probably do, right? Apparently my phone wants to beep at me. Probably sensor lock and fire. And then what do you... Yeah, here we go. So the Orion's the sensor locker. He's going to start firing with that, which is cool.
Orders.
So now we probably start jumping these boys forward.
Got it.
I might have the Victor out of position here. But we'll see how we do here. See how we do. So he's got actually 2 rounds of firing into this. Luckily the brace is probably going to do a bit of work. It's hard to tell though. And then what do? So we really want to get rid of that Kintaro. I don't mind if the Orion doesn't do any work. It's an Ally M15 that's not going to be firing. I thought the Kintaro might actually be his brace mech, but I guess not. I guess not. I would probably keep moving this guy backwards, I guess. I guess I can put showboat here. And then blockade to fire into the back of this thing. And then my Victor is still miles away. Victor's probably going to have to sprint, I think, to get in close enough for a jump. Unfortunately, it is not paradise, so we can't do any death from above, but we could just jump behind him and shoot. We'll see. He's going to back that up and fire it. LRMs would be my assumption. Come on, what are you going to do? So he gets 2 rounds of that, plus even less, so we'll be down to... No? Who's left? Okay. I don't want to initiate this turn though. It's the only problem. We can sprint twice with him. That is also a possibility. Can we get up here? The problem is if I put him there, I suppose a sprint's not so bad. Because we can just jump him out. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, the Jaeger's back here. He's getting all sorts of scrunched up in this corner. All sorts of scrunched. So we'll probably reserve. I'd say he wants to fire on this or back up and fire maybe. It's a real hassle having to push in to someone, but I guess we'll have to do it. Next turn I'll probably, I think I'd jump this guy and brace. I wonder if he's going to move here and fire. He can't move too far, I don't think. I think he can move to about here and fire. Is that a sensor locking Centurion? I hope not. Soon find out, I guess. LRMs? Maybe? Yep. Some LRMs. Alright, we got hit for 1, I guess. 1 bit of damage.
What do you need?
We can jump behind this guy and flamethrower him. And then we can jump out, I guess. We're risking a lot, though, to get shot in the back. Could even jump over here and flamethrower this guy. Although he only fired LRM, so that's not much. If I jump in now, what are we looking at? We're not looking at a lot of combat on everyone else, right? I think for now we just jump around the side to about here and brace. Because I don't particularly want to get shot by a Kentaro. Probably back his Kentaro up. Our Victor is miles behind now. We need to start getting this guy in before we engage on this. What do? Do you sensor lock this and fire on it? Really need my Victors to get up here. It's gonna be a pretty intense game, I think, when it all goes off. Really? Okay. Is he gonna fire with that? Into a fully braced, fully dodging. He didn't fire a lot. Alright. Yeah, he's not firing a lot at all.
Good to go.
Can shift this way, I guess. He'll sensor lock with the Orion and then fire with the Jaeger. Probably be our chance to start running the rest of the Victors in though, I guess. What kind of hit chances we got? Pretty garbage. Pretty garbage indeed. We'll just maybe heat him up. Do I want to take this? Maybe we'll wait for the Victor, I think. I think we wait for the Victor. He doesn't even need to sensor lock us, actually. So he can fire the Orion and the other mech in, which is kind of annoying. I should have probably jumped out of vision, actually. Because now we're going to take an LRM-15 and a bunch of other stuff here.
What are your orders, Skipper?
I think we just jump as far forward as we can and then brace. Of course, if I go too far forward, he could punch us and then drop everything on us. Is there any chance of trees? There is not. No chance of trees. Here he's got vision.
You have orders?
Paradise, buddy. I think you're it.
Going skyward.
I think you are it indeed. Now, do you turn around with the Orion? I suppose you turn around with the Orion, right? At least we're on this crystal field, or mineral field, or whatever you want to call it. So we're good there. At least. For a second I thought this mech had turned itself around. I was like, why are you facing into a hill face here? But he is not. He is not. The Orion's probably going to run up here and shoot into this, right? Because you get 2 rounds of shooting into the Victor. I'll probably take that because then I can shoot you in the back, I guess. Come on, evasion. Jeez. Would you fire the AC? Dunno.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's jump forward with you. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the turn. This is going to be the turn where it all falls apart for us. 40 minutes of positioning and it's all going to fall apart. Fall apart. Fall apart! Full fart ahead, eh? It's all going to fall apart in a matter of minutes. So I guess we want to get this guy over here. I still haven't seen if this guy fired. I haven't seen any LRMs out of this guy, which makes me think he is a direct fire. I really wish I could just quickly look it up. I'd say he's going to fire into this then if he is direct fire. If he's direct fire, man, I don't know how much I care about that. How much do I care? So we're looking for 4 sets of AC fire here. Or 4 hits. Hopefully not 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. He is direct fire.
Clearly, we're dealing with amateurs.
Direct fire indeed. Alright. So we reserve up. And then we can go crazy on these mechs. So I guess we try and clear the Kintaro while maybe Paradise keeps things crazy back here as best he can. I think we just jump both of these fire starters and try and just burn down this Kintaro. Try and get behind him. He's got it pretty well covered here though with this Centurion, annoyingly enough. Plus this guy up here can shoot down. What does he want to do? What does he want to do? He's going to go for a punch? Alright. Alright, well, yeah. It's not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Can move on to this crystal field. How far can we move here? 3 evasion? 2 evasion? I'll take 2. Shoot you in the back. How much back armor does this thing have? Keep our Kintaro bogged down. Get some decent chances to miss on this field here. Can fire in everything. How much back armor has he got? 30. I guess we just fire in everything. I mean, Firestar's probably not going to be around long enough for it to really matter. Plus, I guess at least it contains some of what he can do next turn to us. Not by much, though. Not by much. We'll take this fire starter over here as well. We'll just group up on this Kintaro and try and tear it down as quick as possible. Which is back shots, I guess. It's a real shame that's not Paradise. I'd say he's going to fire with the Centurion onto that fire starter. Since it's got only 3 evasion plus a mineral field. Chances to hit it are probably okay. Yeah.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
I mean, plus you get to fire everything else in next turn, so...
Yep.
I guess that's a thing. We'll jump over here. I can't quite twist well enough to not get shot in the back here. So we'll just have to eat that. Just have to eat it indeed. In we come. Let's give this guy a happy day. Happy days indeed. Another set of flamethrowers and everything else. To the back. Alright. Oh. That hurt. Bit of ammo explosion actually. Bit of ammo exploding. So he's probably going to go... I would probably group up on this Victor here. As best I could. I'm happy with the start so far, but as soon as I start losing fire starters, obviously it's not going to be extremely happy days for me. We might actually be able to walk into this and fire into the back of this guy, which I will definitely take with you, sir. Is he going to punch us? Could have just punched me. I don't mind so much. I mean, he's braced up. We can take a fair few hits. A fair few, you know, not a lot. Which might be what we're about to receive here. Yeah, I think he's thinking about whether he wants to sense lock this or not. Sense lock removes 2 more evasion, but of course you've got to go through this. I mean, you've got plenty of heat. You're probably just firing everything. Alright. He's not firing in the LRMs. He's holding those back, but that... Luckily the AC-10 missed. So, not too bad there. He now probably fires him with this onto that. I might consider this. He's probably checking out what his percentages are to hit this. And whether he wants to do it. Because we will get another turn of... Actually, we'll get another turn of burning this down, won't we? Do I want to do this? I think I just go with the 2 fire starters onto the Kintaro. You know what? We might put a little bit of shots into this. So we can move here. You know what? What have you got for armor here? You've got 84. I think we just want to make sure that that Kintaro dies, right? I think we just go full steam ahead here and we just blast you in the back for everything we can. AC-20 probably is fine. I don't think we'll jump in though. I think we'll just get ourselves here and hammer this guy down. With everything, yeah, I'm fairly happy for that. Oh. And that there is why you make sure that you fire everything. Because apparently an AC-20 missing is good work. So we can jump here. And I can fire into the back of this thing. How much armor do you have on the rear of this? 50. 55. I gotta be careful here because I could be giving up shots to my own back. I don't think this will work out. Yeah, so we got to get to about here. I think I can twist this. He might be able to get enough to do some work here. What kind of hit chances do we have? 70. So I think if we twist just there, we can blast this guy in the back heavily. We'll probably take the overheat. Do as much damage as we can now. Maybe we could pop something here. Well, 15 crits, not the greatest. We were close though.
There's more where that came from.
We were real close. So probably next turn we death from above if there's anything left for next turn.
Commander?
What's left of this mech? 19. My god, we definitely need to hit this guy. How far can we move and still shoot him? Damn, we're not going to get any evasion on this move, are we? Might have to jump, actually. Jump and take that. I think we twist like this. Or blockade. How you doing, buddy? You can get 3 evasion, but not fire much. 2 evasion? Here? 2 evasion? 75s? Guess we go like this. We're running really hot though. Alright, let's do it.
Roger.
Let's do this. Take this mineral field. We're okay with firing most of this in.
Let her rip.
The last of our flamethrower, but you know, if we can just get this guy down, thank you,
Gotcha.
then fairly okay with that. Then we start grouping up on the Centurion, I guess.
Good to go.
We're gonna have to probably take a bit of a jump here. Jump onto the cliff. Brace up. We're running pretty hot. Real hot. And then the Victor, he needs to come around this corner and deal some work. This might actually get up behind us here. So we've got to be careful with that. We might have to jump our Victor out and just brace. He's super hot. Paradise, buddy, you're super hot here, my friend. Super hot. We've got full evasion. If he runs in and punches, he could probably... No, he can't unsteady us enough to do it, right? He might just wait. If you reserved again, would that be worth? It would be giving me the start, though. Alright. He is going to give me the start.
What's the plan?
Overheat warning? How much damage do? We do 100 on 2 hits. Would it be enough to rip an arm? It would be. Let's go for it. Alright. There's an AC. That's down. At least.
Watch it.
Man,
I'm going to overheat.
we're taking some heat damage here, but it'll have to do. At least this is lost in AC now. He's got to move that next. He could probably move it behind us and fire. We've got 4 evasion. I think he could probably get back here. I think we can take a little bit of abuse though. At least the 4 evasion might help us out. He's going to take a swing. Alright. Not bad. Yeah, it's nearly unsteadying us. It's really close to unsteadying us actually. How much armor have you got left, my friend? Okay, you're alright.
What are your orders, Skipper?
This is kind of annoying. What kind of hit chance have we got? 45. That's probably not happening. I really just want to walk in and brace. I don't know if I'm close enough to jump on him though. That's the problem. I think we get to about here and brace up.
Roger that, Commander.
And then next turn we can jump to the behind them, or the front of them, or the side of them. You know, we can do a bit of damage to the Centurion. We really want to get around the back of that thing. The Orion, you could probably turn, maybe knock my Victor here. I think that's going to what he's going to be hoping for, is a knock on the Victor so that he can start taking some torso shots here. He's probably got a hit with the AC-10 and the LRMs. We did crit the LRM, so he's hopefully got some hard choices here. You have SRMs on this? You've got SRMs as well, right? Pretty sure you got an SRM launcher up here. So he could knock us here. He's got 2 rounds of doing this. So maybe this wasn't worth, but we'll see in a second. I mean, we're really hot. I think we just... if he doesn't go down, we'll probably walk behind and shoot this if we can. But it's gonna be a bit sketchy here. Ooh. Alright, he missed with that. Ooh, just enough. Just enough. Now, do you turn and shoot with this? I think maybe you do. I think you... No, you can't, because then you get back shots to everything, right? I don't even think... I think you could maybe walk to here and face enough to fire your missiles into this. But do you go all in like that, leaving your Centurion pretty exposed? And then what? Do I go on the Jaeger-Mech? Do I go on the Jaeger-Mech? Alright, I'm pretty happy with this trade at least. The Kintaro's down. Is he going for a punch? Oh. No? What's he doing? Oh, okay, he's trying to point blank us. Alright. I think he's getting close enough to punch us, which is a little scary.
Structural damage.
A little scary indeed. Alright, so, Showboat,
Commander?
can you jump and fire at this guy? You'll get so hot though. Let's have a look. 285s. I don't know if that's really worth it. Could go for a sprint. What else have we got here? What else do we have? I think we reserve here. He's probably going to punch this mech. Maybe I should have moved. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant here. I really just want my Victor's turn is what I want. But we're not going to get that. He probably punches this. And then we get around here. We got to get out of here, I think. If he punches this and it survives, then we're going to jump this way. Or we could even walk. Or he's going to shoot us in the back. At least we got a fair bit of evasion, I guess. Oh, did that hit? Oh, it's a miss. Right, the evasion held up there. That's not too bad. I think then we start sprinting this way.
Good to go.
To save on some heat. Can we stay out of those trees so that next turn we get some decent go?
Right, Commander.
Alright, and you go. I think we just ignore the Centurion, right? With both of these guys.
What do you need?
Plus we need the heat back, really. That's what we need. And we need to help out that Victor. So I think we just ignore this guy and we just book it straight for this. Get as much heat back as we can on the 2 fire starters. There's a fair bit of evasion on them. He's probably going to gang up on knock this down, I'd say. At least it gets up. Unless he could reserve into us, then it'll be my turn. If he does that, I will probably just take a swing at this guy in front of me. Although I'd be tempted to walk behind him and fire the AC-20. If I can generate enough heat. I don't know how much heat it's going to generate, so I'll have to check that out. I would probably fire this, knock it. I'd punch with this. And then fire all of this in. Is how I'd do it, I think. Because you'd knock down with a hit from this. And then you could fire everything in from this guy. There's probably not quite enough to core him out. But you might get close. And that's what you really need, is you just want to get close, right? And then we get up, walk behind, we shoot you, blow you apart, and then we've still got an Orion to go and a Centurion. 2 fire starters and a Victor versus a Centurion and a Jaeger. He's backing the Jaeger up, okay. He's gonna go for the shot. He might knock us with, would he knock us with this? He's pretty close, so he's gonna have a little bit of a hard time firing the AC2 and 5 in. I think that might be in min range to be slightly okay. Alright, clearly not. Okay, so we're probably only going to get knocked by this guy, which means we can get up. Our armor on this side's pretty heavily damaged, which is a shame because that is our AC-20. Hopefully we can get behind this Jaeger and fire into it, because I'd love to rip something off that. And I'd like to actually overheat this Orion here if I can. The Jaeger's probably less of a threat than this Orion right here. We could even death him above onto the other side of this mech. I don't think we can. He's maybe faced himself just enough that we can't. Whoop. Here we go. We're going to get knocked. Okay, actually it's... The AC arm is fine. So we're okay there. Can we get behind you? That is not behind you, buddy. Can we? It's not going to tell me, is it? I guess we just sprint with you. And then we can jump up and start doing damage to the Orion. He might come this way with his medium. I think... Twist a little bit more, you fool. Okay, maybe that's a little dangerous. I didn't quite see the twistage there. Do I just jump? Oh, see, we're already wrecked on that leg. We might have to just deal what we can here before we go down, right? He's twisted his mech enough to sort of avoid us doing a whole lot here. What would we be doing? 100, 150, 190? Maybe. Can we back up this way though? Our stability is in the dump though. And we're super hot. Apparently we could jump onto the side of this guy. We would lose our legs for that though. I don't think losing our legs is probably the best option there. And we can only take to about here. Okay, let's do this. Let's just back up. If we can, we'll see what we can fire here. For some heat back. We don't want to fire in the shutdown. We would probably lose bits and pieces of our mech if we did that. 85, we might just save the focus for ozone here, I think. We'll just do the 100 damage and just leave it at that, I think. It's not even enough. Not even enough. Alright, the 2 fire starters will at least get in.
Waiting for orders.
Probably go up on this guy here. Can we jump a little bit further than that? Would love for that to happen. Would love to even get behind this guy actually. So I can get you to here and we can flamethrow him. I think that's how we're going to do that. 85s. Yep. At least keep this guy from doing too much damage this turn, I guess. This will be our last round of flamethrowing, but I think it should be okay. Especially if we can shut him down. Especially if we can shut him down. Come on. Get close. He's shut down. Ouchies. Alright. Could probably ignore this guy?
Generating a lot of heat.
Commander?
How far can you jump? You can get behind this guy. And we can just hose him. What's he got for armor here? He's got full armor. I guess we'd do a fair bit of damage here. So I think we just jump over here. And we try and do what we can to the back of him. It's going to get us really hot. Can we... What's the least distance we can jump? So that gets us a bit hotter than we need. So we probably just jump to here. He might turn and get us, but we'll save what heat we can. And we will burn this guy in the back. We're going to overheat here. What have we got? 13. Please don't overheat. Just enough. Woo! Just enough. It's a shame we couldn't quite use the... Actually, I should have gone for the knockdown there. Silly. But I guess that's a little bit of damage to the back. He could fire into my Victor here, I guess. Turn and fire. Maybe get him down. He's shut down at least. So he won't get a turn. We can probably jump behind this guy and shoot him. These guys can hassle this guy down if Paradise wants to survive here. Come on, Paradise. You just want to survive, buddy. Crazy thing about all this jumping is you just have to, like... How do you deal with all this refacing, right? It's crazy. Crazy stuff. I'd fire into the Victor. This Paradise Victor. Knock him down if I could. At least he's only going to get start up. It's a bit of a struggle though, isn't it? Wee bit of a struggle on the choices here. At least this guy's shut down, so we can just walk behind him with the fire starter and shoot him again. Centurion is at least out of position, so he could probably fire okay from back here. Might even knock us. Another miss. I mean, he's probably got, what, 80 to hit with that? Left arm's gone. He's unsteady, so he'll definitely get knocked down. He's just got to fire this in, right, and knock him down. And then it's all onto that Centurion. Man, my Victor has taken an abuse. Is he going to fire onto this? No, he's got to fire onto this, right? Knock it down. We have lost our arm on one side, I guess. No, I can't death them above. That's the only problem here, is I can't death them above. He might try and shoot this and hope for a lucky dice roll, because it'll probably kill this mech. Nope, he's going to continue to give him some glory. Oof, he's going to get knocked here.
That wasn't good.
Down he goes. At least he still has to start up the other mech.
I'm hit.
You're not doing so well, Paradise. You only did one death from above and you're already lying down. The fire starters did probably the most of work here. The explosion on the ammo, on the Kentaro, ripping arms off. You know, it's all on with that. All on.
Reporting.
Let's see.
Ready to rock.
Can't quite get there. I think we jump in. I think we jump in. We won't fire, probably. We need to save some heat here. The AC... I'd like to just shoot him in the back, personally, but I think we'll just fire in the AC 20. Yeah, let's go for it. We might get through some of that arm. Apparently we're going to shoot him in the torso, which isn't even great for us. At all. I would have preferred an arm, maybe. Do I death them above here?
I'm back up. Let's go.
How far can we move? We can get up this hill and shoot this guy. What are we doing here? I think we death them above. How's this guy looking, actually? I don't know about this. I probably want to finish this guy, right? What's left on this mech? I don't know. Quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. I guess if we death them above, we might kill him. We're definitely going to lose our mech, though. I think that's the risk we have to take here. I could even come in from the other side and strip off the last of those arms. Or I could just try for the kill shot here. Let's try the kill shot, I think.
Here we go.
This guy's pretty much dead. Alright. We lost our own leg here, but I guess we'll have to take what we can take. Finish this guy off. This guy is toast.
Good to go.
You want to just get around on the back of this guy. Finish him off. I should have maybe moved you a bit more, Showboat. I don't think that's going to work out well for you. We're not going to fire in the flamethrowers, because I want to keep a little bit of that. Hopefully, what do we need here? We need 2 hits. There we go, he's down.
Mech destroyed.
And then we can walk behind the back of this guy, hopefully. Ooh, we don't want to reserve, that was for sure. Walk behind you. Fire in, you know what? You've still got most of your legs here. Oh, you're still hot. You're really hot. Might get an arm here. Yeah, we have no evasion though. That's the only problem. No evasion will probably kick our butt. I think we just run up the hill. Try and shoot this guy in the back. Can we save some heat? You know what? Let's go hot. There's no point. I mean, if we can pop an arm here, it would be really good for us. Apparently we just wanted to shoot into nothing though. Alright, that's really good for us, because now he's lost the SRM. He's got still the AC-10 though, which is a little sketchy. This guy back here, I would probably open up. I didn't move this guy enough. Although this guy is pretty exposed as well. So, Centurion and a Orion versus 2 fire starters. It's going to get a little dodgy here, I think. I mean, the Victor is still pretty good. I need to get more off this Orion if I want to win here, though, I think. Especially with... Luckily for us, it's all on this side, right? That leg is so close to falling off, it's not even funny. So we've got one set of flamethrowers here and nothing here. So I guess we sprint this guy in. He's got to make a decision here. If he fires on this, I could probably get around the back of this. I don't have enough heat to really do this jump well, but it might be enough. Maybe we should have just... Ooh. That RNG might have cost him the Orion there, actually.
Reporting.
God, we are limping into this combat. An AC-20. You know what? Let's go to the ozone first. He will bulwark this up. Fire in everything. Hopefully we can shred down some of this armor.
Firing.
Come on, baby. Rip them apart. You know what I want? I want torso. That's what I want. I want to see that torso exposed and down. Alright, so
Yes, Commander.
I guess we limp in with this somehow. I'd say he's probably pretty dead.
Have no
We'll just have to walk forward though and brace up, I think.
My mech is limping.
Your mech is limping, my friend. Just gonna have to brace up. I don't think we're gonna be able to tank this. He's just gonna run straight at us here. You, sir,
Got it.
walk on in. We gotta get some heat back anyway, so we're just gonna do all of our moves here in brace, I think. He could probably actually sprint in. I'd say he's gonna come straight at us. Get around the back. Get ready to party. Our other Victor needs to probably do a sprint here as well. Shame we're out of flamethrower, but it'll have to do. He is entrenched on that rubble too, which is not great for him. I would probably walk towards these trees. I don't think I would sit here. Sure. Huh. That's fine. We don't want to jump, we want to sprint. I don't really care if I give him vision. It is a fresh Victor. He can fire all he likes into that. All things considered. In fact, we could probably, if he doesn't move here, fire in the other Victor. I assume he doesn't have vision. Did he do sense? He did do sense locking with this mech, didn't he? He's going for a focus shot. Okay. I don't think Paradise will survive that, but Ozone will happily tank that up. That's fine for Ozone. He's ready. He is ready. I did say I really desperately wanted a win, and I am pretty happy with a win today, since it has been a drought for wins. You know what? I think we just move forward. We'll focus this. I mean, we got nothing left on this mech, and an AC-20 will do some severe damage like that to the torso. My God, look at that. Some horrendous RNG right there. I think we start sprinting you around, I guess.
Going full throttle.
And then I guess we take another move with you, get you on the other side, and we'll just punch him to death, I think. He is a Centurion though, I do have to be careful.
Good to go.
He could happily take out some of these mechs. Let's get into this gully, and then next turn we can just jump all over this guy. Turn on our flamethrowers here while we run. He's probably going to go into our turn again, I'd say. He'll reserve down, which is fine. My Victor is getting pretty close here to being able to jump on him, or at least shoot him. He's bleeding. What do? Take a punch either side. You're surrounded. Run forward. Alright, you're going to go for this one. Is this the one you want? It's the one you want. Alright. Is that where you want to go? You're going to fire on him. He's got full evasion. You might kill him. At this point in time, you just want to kill, right? Ooh, my leg. My leg. It bleeds. It bleeds metal. Alright. You got probably enough. Oh, this jungle in here is probably stuffing us a bit. He's coming from the side. Paradise, buddy, I don't think you can really fire much from here. But we'll get the last of our heat back on Ozone while he shifts his mech sideways. All well and good. And apparently this is as far as we can move. So we'll just trundle on up. He might be waiting till he gets another focus here. Because that would be the optimal way to go, right? Is just so you can focus these things down. How hot is he actually? He's not too hot.
Waiting for orders.
Not too hot at all. Can burn him a bit. We could even... Can we get up here and shoot him? How is that not high ground? Give me the high ground, sir. Oh, we can get here. Alright, we'll take behind him, I guess. We're not going to have any evasion, but we'll have to take it. He's got a bit of evasion here. Maybe I should have shot with the other one before I fired the flamethrowers.
Commencing alpha strike.
Since I think we just missed with a couple of those flamethrowers. Judging by his heat. He's all happy with that. He is all happy with that. That's fine. We'll get another round of shooting in the back.
Move into position.
We'll just run on in. He's probably going to back this mech up over here, if he can. We'll keep firing into this though. Hose him down with the machine gun. Come on, tell me you're through that. Ooh, we're into torso. We're into torso. Sir, we can see the torso. Cover up your torso. That's just lewd. Alright, come on. Show me what you've got here. Turn and punch. Turn and shoot. You're kind of hot. Turn and shoot us in the... You gonna punch us? What? Boom. Off comes an arm. Didn't want that arm anyway. Don't worry about it, buddy. Unfortunately, our other Victor is struggling heavily here. I think we're just gonna jump. Because we'll never make it if we don't. Never make it, sir. I think we just save some heat here. Because there's no point in... you know, I'd rather save it for the next jump. Because we might get a jump with the next set. And we can probably get behind him. And poor old Paradise.
Yes, Commander.
You're just gonna limp on in. Can you jump any better than this? Oh, you can. Oh, you can. What? Can you fire? 65. Alright. Go for it, buddy. You might die. But, 65, go for it. Haha, into the distance. He actually had pretty bad luck. He did miss, I think, about 3 shots with that AC-10. So that didn't work out too well for him. We will definitely get behind you again. And just blast you down. We are missing a machine gun and a medium laser here. But hopefully we can... Oh, man, we are got a lot of armor to go through here. Apparently we're just going to lightly tap that side. Make the LRM-10 have some issues. Yeah. How hot are you, actually? Do you want to just jump behind him somewhat? And give him a little bit of a toast as well. So now, basically, whoever he picks, we should be able to get the Victor in and shoot him in the... behind. Oof, medium laser crit. There are some serious issues going on with this mech. Serious issues. I think he might kill a mech this turn. If he doesn't, we'll probably just crush down on him. I would love to be able to death him above the back of him. We'll see what we get. See what he decides to punch. If he decides to punch this mech, maybe. If he decides to punch someone else, I suppose if he decides to punch this mech, he could back up over down here and shoot into the side of this thing. I could have been mean and I could have just driven the 2 lights off and left him with a Victor only, which would have been a real struggle to kill. See what he wants to do here. Go for the punch. Go for the shoot. It's definitely not the shoot, it's the shoot to the back. Alright, well, we've got no evasion, so this might kill us. Might kill us indeed. It's not bad. I mean, you'll get a mech. Come on, sir. Focus? Might have focus as well, which would be even worse for us. Do you have focus? What's going on here? He's deciding. He's like, should I focus now? Oh my. That's amazing that mech survived that. That is amazing. That is RNG at its finest, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In you come. You know what? We might fall over from this, but so be it. We'll go in. Slam it down. Ba-doom. Off he comes. Alright, not bad. Victors. Fire starters. I think fire starters are some of the most abusive mechs in this, right, at the moment. I mean, you can see, you can set things on fire. They're a real nuisance. Everybody's trying to kill them. They're impossible to hit. It is all on indeed. Not bad though, not bad. Ooh, we're actually a million down on this fit. I can't believe we survived here. Paradise somehow survived that. I have no idea how. I think I was pretty happy with the move to jump on his Jaeger mech to just clear off the side of that thing. Make it into fairly much a pile of garbage, right? I mean, it's half his damage. He's at close range. It all gets sort of really hard to do. The Kintaro absolutely got hammered. That poor Kintaro. It heated up, exploded. Just death everywhere for that thing. And of course, the final destruction of that Centurion. Not bad. Yeah, Ryan did a bit of work actually, although, I mean, once you've got jump mechs all over you, it's impossible, right? Which way do you face? Every which way. What a long game, and what a good game. Thanks, Kay, for giving me a win. It has been a sad day for me with 2 losses. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'll take that, and I'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.